Hey guys, I'm MICHAELJOSH and you're watching GadgetMatch. As you can see, we're back in the city and today, as promised, we're working with Vivo to take a look at the new Vivo V25 and V25 Pro. These phones have a lot of awesome selfie camera features and we're going to be diving into them today. I also want to be able to take some comparison photos so that you know which of these phones you should pick up for yourself. Also, it's very important that I kind of give you an idea of what battery life is like on the phone. So I have installed SIM cards in both phones, but I will be using this phone primarily. We unplugged the phone at 100% this morning at 10 a.m. It is 2:14 p.m. I ran an errand today. I kind of navigated here on the train. We are at 87%. If you're familiar with the V series, they're Vivo's mid-range offering. They are the selfie specialists, and there are a lot of cool selfie features which we hope to check out today, which also now work in video mode. There are also some awesome improvements to night photography, which we are going to have to check out. So because my errands ran really late today, I haven't had lunch and it's already 2, so we're here at Urban Space. We'll pick up some lunch and go meet my friend. So much to choose from, but I think I want some banh mi. You want anything, Chai? Hi, can I have a caramelized pork belly? Thank you. Got it.
Moments later.
Welcome to Grand Central Station. We're here to take some camera samples, but actually to take the train because we have a MediaTek event to attend at 3:30, and as always, we're running late. So let's just take one photo and head out. It was so pretty, so I took 4 shots, all using the 64 megapixel OIS ultra sensing camera of the V25 series. That's the main lens. On the left are photos from the V25, and on the right, the V25 Pro. Even if it was quite dim inside the station, these shots came out great. The V25 series' hybrid stabilization made this montage as stable as possible. Vivo's higher-end phones have long been known for great video stabilization, so it's good to see that come to its more affordable models. Listen closely. What you hear are a lot of your favorite tech YouTubers catching up with one another. We're here in New York at a hotel at a MediaTek event, and I really didn't plan this out, but I think now is the perfect time to talk about the processors that power these new Vivo smartphones. Also, this is Anaban, by the way. He wants to be in my video. Both the V25 and V25 Pro are powered by a MediaTek 5G system on a chip. The Vivo V25 is powered by MediaTek's Dimensity 900, a 6nm chip with exceptional AI camera features, while the V25 Pro is powered by MediaTek's Dimensity 1300, an octa-core CPU with boosted AI performance, and Hyper Engine 5, which provides a suite of gaming-related optimizations.
By sheer coincidence.
All right, from processor, let's now move on to design. And I have some of my friends here, Danny Wingett, Joshua Vergara. I wanted to show them the design of the phone and get their, they haven't seen it yet, to get their raw impressions. Ooh.
Ooh, I like this one.
Yeah, I'm all about the chameleon over here.
I like
They're
that.
both chameleons, actually.
Yeah, but this sticks to the blue. I'm really liking the
Yes,
two-tone
because it kind of
layers.
does yellow and orange.
Yeah.
And look at that camera too. It looks
It looks very serious. It looks very serious. The Vivo V25 isn't available in the US.
No.
Wouldn't it be nice if we actually had phones that look this exciting in the US market as well?
Yes, bring them to the US, please. Look at this one. I mean, come on. If you hold this in your hand, somebody's gonna notice that. Build quality's nice too. Ooh, I like it. It's like soft.
Preferring the flat side.
You like the flat sides?
Yeah, I do. I like the flat side.
I do like the look of the flat sides, but I also like how the curves kind of feel in my arm, in my hands.
Yeah.
So this has like this special technology that when hits by the UV light, it will change color. It actually starts out like a really light blue, and this is what it turns into. Now it turns into like a really dark orange.
Yeah, I feel like the shift is really hard on that one.
See, this is recognizable. You take this out, you're looking at stuff, this catches the eye. It's a bright color, but I don't feel like it's quite as eye-catching as this one.
If I had to call it this one, I like it.
Okay, they like the yellow and orange V25. I'm a fan of blue, so I've got to pick the V25 Pro.
Oh, so these are the models. Oh, so these are the models.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Yes,
Pro.
and
Oh,
V25.
there you go.
Guess it's his now. The Vivo V25 Pro has a 32 megapixel IAF selfie camera, so selfies are clear and always in focus. That's partly thanks to autofocus, so even if you're dealing with moving subjects, autofocus can lock in on your subjects so selfies remain clear. See how Chai is moving in and out of the frame? Autofocus detects her as soon as she comes in and follows her along as she moves around the frame. I also love this teleprompter feature, which lets me put up a script to read while recording video. I might use this more often for my Instagram stories. Such a fun tool. The MediaTek event took place on a gorgeous hotel rooftop suite, so while everyone was busy mingling, I snapped the rest of these photos. Enjoy!
$5,000 celebrities later.
Okay, I had to get away from my friends because it is a bit noisy outside. I just wanted to do a battery test. We've been using the phone quite a bit. Apparently, just 2 hours and 14 minutes of screen on time. I guess we've been busy chatting, but we've been taking a lot of photos, sample photos, and vlog entries. I've been using this phone to navigate, check social media, and it is 7:07 p.m. already. We are at 62%. So the MediaTek event is done. We're back in Brooklyn and we're trying to chase the sunset. It's 7:38 p.m., so close to 8 p.m., but like I said in my other video the other day, this time of the year, the sunset's pretty late, so we still have a lot of time to take some sunset and then later some low light photos.
Later that night.
I think we might have underestimated how long that walk was going to take, but we finally made it to Domino Park, and there's still a little bit of sunset left, so as I round this corner, I'm going to show you. Probably might need to flip the camera around, but I wanted to do a video sample using the front camera on the Vivo V25, shooting at 4K, 30 frames per second. Being able to film video at night is the holy grail of smartphone videography. And with Super Night Video on the V25 Pro, I can shoot videos like this of the Manhattan skyline. Super Night Video brightens and reduces noise when filming in low light. Hungry. Time for another battery check. It's 8:30 p.m. The sun has finally gone down. It's about blue hour right now, which is the perfect time to shoot some night samples. But I'm getting a little hungry, so I think it's time to get a taco. But first, let's do that battery check. 49%. One fried shrimp and one Monterey. Before we eat, one more cause of delay. Let's take a sample photo. Yum.
Soon after.
Okay, now that I have food in my belly, we can now carry on with this video. Now, you know, portrait photos are great, and if you're like me, you like to take great portrait photos, you probably will choose to do them during the day, but Vivo wants you to know that you can also do them at night, and they've really improved some of their portrait night mode technology. And right now I want to kind of go over some of the cool effects that they've added to the background blur or the bokeh of your portrait photos. To get there, you just dive into portrait mode, press this little F over here, and then there you have all the effects. So here's default, hearts, stars, butterfly, and cherry blossom. Which effect is your favorite? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't laugh at me, I was so hungry. I ordered another one, but I think it's the perfect time to test out the time-lapse feature on the new V25 Pro. From the camera app, you can access it by clicking more. It's right here. And I'm going to use my bottle to kind of prop it up. You know what? That probably doesn't do it justice. Here's another clip I shot on another day. Before we take this next shot, let's set the scene. If you can see behind me, there are pillars up there flooded with light, but I am standing in the shadows. I'm going to take the photo, so Chai is going to be my model, so she's going to be standing in the shadows too, and then we're gonna turn on Super Night Portrait on the V25 Pro. Okay, look how dark she is. Right now, she's also a little bit more illuminated on the smartphone, but let's see what happens when we take this photo. Impressive, no? This feature is called Super Night Portrait, and it uses AI to compensate when a subject is in the shadows and the background is well lit. Now let's take a look at more night samples taken with the V25 Pro. This first shot is of the Williamsburg Bridge around Blue Hour. I love visiting Domino Park for views just like this one. Love that Tacocina exists. It means you don't even need to leave the park to get food and drink. I highly recommend their carne asada soft taco. Always am a sucker for a good mural. I love street art, and the walls around Domino Park are lined with them. Of course, I couldn't resist an OOTD. I've noticed a lot of you guys have been leaving comments about my bags and my shoes, so let me know if you'd like me to leave links to all of them so that you can check them out. These blue steel towers are actually cranes from the sugar refinery that once stood in this property. I love how they kept them around and how they're now like art pieces that illuminate the park at night. This shot of Chai walking down the stairs from the elevated walkway is pretty awesome. Notice how clear and sharp everything is. I've got a few more shots for you from my walk home. I was super impressed with this one. It actually looks much darker than the pic makes it look out to be. Neon lights are always a challenging thing to film or photograph. I think the V25 Pro did an excellent job of this hair salon. Finally, I thought this was a quirky way to end this photo shoot, a neon flamingo atop a building. I hope it makes you smile like it did for me.
Many unbearable hours later.
Gosh, what a day, but I had a really great time. And before we end, it's time to do one last battery test. It is 21:39, what's that, 9:39 p.m. we're at 28%. And in terms of screen on time, it's about 4 hours, actually just turned 4 hours exactly of screen on time with the Vivo V25 Pro. You know, I'm pretty glad that we ended with the night photography test because I really am blown away. Not that I should be surprised because we've reviewed a lot of high-end Vivo smartphones in the past, and I've said, if you go back and watch those videos, that Vivo really does give a lot of the Android smartphone manufacturers a run for their money. But the point worth pointing out here is that these are not high-end Vivo phones. The V25 series is Vivo's mid-range offering. So the fact that all these awesome camera improvements, this kind of camera performance is available in a phone that is much more affordable, that's a good thing, that you can get this kind of camera performance for less. Now, if you're interested in the Vivo V25 series, we'll put pricing and availability information down below, as well as on GadgetMatch.com. Make sure you're subscribed to this YouTube channel and hit that bell icon so that you get notified the next time we post a new video. Follow me on social media for all the behind-the-scenes fun stuff, and for news and updates, make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. Until the next video, I'm MICHAELJOSH. Thanks for dropping by.